Grand Rising, I should say. So, I wanted to just have a check-in. It's Friday, the 11th of July, where I am, and if that's not the, I think anywhere it should be about that date today. So it's Friday, getting close to the end of the week, the last work day for many people. Want to just take a moment to reflect on everything that we've experienced thus far. 11 days into the third quarter, the second half of 2025. And at least for me, I can say, for the first half of the year, I put so much on my plate, and I typically do that. And my biggest thought, I would say, my biggest thought during that time was that I would not be able to get to the finish line on my goals. For example, getting my Pilates certificate, getting my yoga teacher training and social emotional learning facilitation certification. The things that would allow me to feel more comfortable sitting in a space and communicating. All of these things, like with you, with myself first and foremost, I didn't think I'd get there. And the thought that I wouldn't get there, the thought that I was doing too much, created this swelling of imposter syndrome. So much so that even though right now I'm here with you, let's see, I hope this doesn't stop. Even though now I'm here with you doing the thing, I'm still, it still pops up. So I'm like, wait, can I do this? Am I doing this? Is it too cringe, right? All of the things keep coming up. So just like I shared in yesterday's stream, this is the opportunity for me to pump the brakes on those thoughts, pump the brakes on all of that, and create space for my future self to chime in. Because the reality is that we're here. The reality is that we're doing it. The reality is that with every opportunity that I get to allow myself to communicate intentionally from my heart at this current moment, unscripted, it's strengthening those muscles within myself. It's allowing me to keep the promises that I'm making to my future self, to my current self, right now. So that way I have the proof that yeah, I can do it, I am doing it. Like it's all possible because I'm taking that one step forward, right? I can't see the bridge. I have the vision. I can't see the bridge that's getting me there. But with every step that I take, the bridge is built and I'm walking and I'm moving and I'm getting closer to you. So with all of that in mind, I want to just take a moment. I invite you to find a comfortable uh, seated position if that's what works for you. If you've been sitting too long, maybe you want to stand, that's great too. But I invite you to just get comfortable in your body. Roll your shoulder blades back, open fall through your ears. Sit tall in your spine and your belly button in towards your spine. Just let your back be nice and tall. And just imagine as you take a deep breath in that all of your energy is flowing down, down, down from your head, down your back, down your spine, and actually out of your body from whatever part of your body may be connected to a chair or even to the ground. Let's take 2 more breaths, visualizing this. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And I invite you, if it feels good, to soften your gaze or lower your eyes, close your eyes. And in this short moment, I want to invite you to quiet your mind and to give yourself the opportunity to hear from your future self. What's one thing that your future self would encourage you to do today? Maybe it's get out of bed, maybe it's go for a walk, or complete one of those actions on your to-do list. But whatever it is, I want you to hold on to that thought. Just one action, even if it's not completing the thing, but taking one step towards it. And if any thought happens to come up telling you why you can't do that, I want you to see it, hear it, however it shows up for you, honor it, and allow it to keep going past. Many percent of our thoughts are recurring, and in that sense, they may be waiting. So as we create space for this new thought from our future self to take root in our brains, in our hearts, in our bodies, I invite you to now imagine what it would look like to do that thing right now. Just imagine, see yourself going through the steps of getting that thing done. And now imagine finishing it, checking it off of your to-do list and looking at it. Maybe you even put it on the wall on the list of your accomplishments. And just imagine yourself smiling and sitting in the fact that it's already done. And you've done this. How does that feel? Again, it could be as small as making your bed. How does it feel to say, I did it again today, and I can do it tomorrow? I can keep this promise to myself because future me said so. Let's take 2 more breaths here. I'm getting really rooted in that feeling of accomplishment. Inhale, exhale, last breath. And with that feeling of knowing that it's already done, that you are capable of doing it, I invite you to open your eyes, come back to the space. And today I want us to do a little bit of movement, some Pilates movement to help us feel strong. Actually, no, take a sip of water first. So one thing that I plan to do in this space is to go over some of the step-by-step for mat Pilates and some of the yoga poses too. What I learned in my journey with mat Pilates is that it's very challenging and it's very specific. So one of the things that I want to review first is our Pilates breath. And usually when we think of a deep breath, we're expanding deep into our bellies, right? But when we take a breath in Pilates, I actually want us to breathe into our chest. So when you feel your ribs expanding, feel actually your core tightening because that's giving you the stability to do the movement. We're going to be pulling ourselves up, extending our bodies, and our cores won't hold this all together. So it's a good technique for us to hold in our everyday lives. So right now I invite you in the mat to seated to turn sideways. We're going to start with pull the dash from my brain. Forgive me all. I want to say the pull up, but my brain's not really working right now. So let me, for the sake of accuracy, let me just open my notes. The roll up, that's what I'm like, the pull up. Similar but different, right? Okay, so if you're seated like I am, I want you to take a deep breath in and on an exhale, slowly roll down, letting each vertebrae hit the mat, hit the floor, protecting your back in the process. And I invite you to bring your arms up to the ceiling, your shoulders, and your shoulders hit the mat. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae to a nice tall spine. And do 5 of these. Again, on your exhale, you're going to slowly roll back. Trying to push your back, just flop on the mat. Inhale again, and on your exhale, sit nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Go back down. This is 3. On your exhale, we rise. Ooh, forgive me. I should have stopped here. I got excited. So again, stopping nice and tall. And it's one more. Exhaling back down. Inhale again and exhale to rise. With slow and controlled movements, it allows us to utilize less momentum and focus more on strengthening our core and our body. So now from here, in this seated position, I invite you to, if you need to adjust yourself, that's totally fine. So your sit bone is good on the mat, sitting nice and tall. We're going to go into the half roll down. We're just going to do a few movements today. Bringing your feet down on the mat, sitting nice and tall, with your arms out, parallel to the floor. We're going to create a small C curve with our back. On our exhale, try to keep your big toes down on the mat. And so inhale, and when we exhale, come back up to a nice tall seated position, ears away from our shoulders. So let's do 5 of these. Exhale down, and exhale back up. That's 2. 3. Fight, fight, fight to keep your inner thighs together, parallel. Every part of your body should be working to keep still. The only thing that should be moving is our spine and back. 4. So I realized we didn't do the 100. So we can wiggle into a single leg circle, which I may need to move for. So I may skip that for right now, but maybe we'll just do rolling like a ball and 100 for right now, and then we can do some other body work once added. And it's just a little bit something nice to and light to warm up the body today. So for rolling like a ball, and hopefully it won't be too loud for you. You can bring your legs in a little bit closer. We can bring our hands um, out like this, arms out like this, and tuck your spine. And on an inhale, on an exhale, we're going to come back and roll up. I don't think I have enough space, so forgive that. We'll try again. And actually, we want to find our balance here. Ooh, almost. Let's do 3 more. There we go. Whew. And come back down. And we'll move into our 100. Finally, bring our legs up into 90 degrees, and then turn down to 45. More engaged. Neutral spine, just for a little distance. Turn back. Curving our head back and shoulders up. We're going to pump from the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower back to the center. Here, I invite us to just do some smart twists. I haven't stretched yet for today, so I know that's why I'm needing it. So I'm going to bring my legs over to the left side. And I'm going to turn my head as much as I can to the right. And I'm going to come back to center. Adjust myself slightly. And the opposite. And today I'm actually, my body's craving a little bit of something else. I'm going to do like some plank and some with leg extensions. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in too, I invite you to turn over and your stomach on the mat. And we maybe just start by doing a small vinyasa. So you can tuck your toes in, bring your hands toward your chest. forgive me because I'm just thinking too much. So I'm gonna actually just fix this real quick. So I don't have any exposure. So with your hands by your chest line, I invite you to, on an exhale, push your body up and bring your hips back into your downward dog. Feel a nice stretching your hamstrings, stretching your spine. That feels good. You can walk the dog, bring your heels down to the mat. I know this feels really good for me. You need to come into a puppy dog. Bring your heels down. Just stretch your back and spine. And then you can ease forward into our high push-up position. Lower down to chaturanga. Bring your hands forward about 10 inches and bring your heart up into a low cobra. Breathe and easy lower back down. Okay, so now I want to come to, I think a low plank. So your forearms off the mat. Here, you just come and I want to actually do legs here. So I'm going to do 10 on each side. Coming out. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 9, 10. Now come back into a child's pose. And here I'm actually going to come into a cat and cow. In the tabletop position, knees hip width apart. Bringing my head up like a cow. Going under like a cat. And I'm going to turn my hips to both sides. And then I'm going to come into a sleeping pigeon, bringing this foot forward, coming over the shoulder onto the mat. If needed, you can use a prop under your hips, a blanket. And again, that this is all over the place, y'all. I'm just really listening to my body, what needs to be stretched. I invite you to do the same. Just here to do what feels good for you. So I do what feels good for me. There's nothing right or wrong. Okay. Just listen to your body. I'm gonna switch sides. If it feels challenging, at any point, like growth is challenging. Doing things that your body is not comfortable with is challenging. All of the comfort thoughts in their body are like, get back in bed, just don't do it. I'm gonna bring my legs back and come back into a child pose now. Right. When we do it, we feel so good after we have the proof that it's possible. And that's all we need is the proof that it's possible. So that's what I wanted to do today, is just get some social proof that it's possible, that we can do it. I know one thing I mentioned in last night's stream that's saved is that one of the things that I created to make this um, experience helpful for myself and helpful for others is the Future Me Said So GPT. And hopefully today I'll figure out a better way to be able to speak with you and in the same stream share my screen and share the GPT, working on that. But one thing that was a prompt for us to think about today now, you already thought about what's that one thing that your future self would invite you and encourage you to do today. So now that you have that thing visualized there, it's already accomplished. You already have the good feeling in your mind. Because one thing that's amazing too, I'm sure you've heard, and if you haven't, that for athletes, but actually for all of us, but athletes practice this a lot, the act of visualizing themselves doing the motion, doing the movement, accomplishing the goal, it allows the brain to believe that it's possible, to believe that it's already done. So our thoughts are so powerful. Our thoughts are influential. It's actually the title of a book that I've written. The Kindle version is on Amazon and working on finalizing the print version as well. So our thoughts are so influential. And when we allow ourselves to repeatedly think about achieving our goals, going through the steps, how everything would feel, the preparation that it would need, not in an obsessive sense, but in a as a as a meditation, as a ritual, as a practice, as part of the preparation, then our body's like, yeah, I can do that. Of course I can do that. I've done it a million times. So with that in mind, I invite you to ask yourself, what would your future self say to you today? So what would future me say to me today? What would future me say to me today? Maybe it's great job. Maybe it's you can do it. Maybe it's I'm here, check in with me, period. You know, I'm available for you to check in with me. I think future me would tell me that I'm already doing it. I've already accomplished the goal and that I am enough. Mhm. I'm doing it. I've already accomplished the goal. I am enough. Whatever has come up for you, just allow yourself to sit with it. Allow yourself to feel how good it feels. To have the reassurance from your future self. And to align your day, your present intentions, with whatever message your future self has just given you. For me, it feels so good. It feels like a big hug. It feels like even though I'm alone in my room, no, I'm not alone, so I'm with God, but even though physically I'm alone, I feel this here in my dog. But it feels like I just have a big hug wrapped around me. It just feels like all of the love that my future self wants to give me is just wrapping around me right now. And it feels so good. It feels really good. So if you have a journal or your phone, or if you want to take any notes, I invite you to reflect on how you feel, to keep it for yourself. There might be a time later today where you need to look back on this feeling or to look back on that message from your future self. And then for me, I'm definitely going to keep it with myself so that way I can hear it back so I can write it. But if I recall, it was I am here, I am doing it, and I am in it. So as we prepare to close for today, I invite you to just give yourself a 2 word check-in. And if you're watching live, you can put it in the chat if you're able to. I may still need to change my settings, but what are 2 words that you can describe how you're feeling right now or what you want to carry into the day? My 2 words are aligned presence. Yeah. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I know it was brief and a little scattered, but what I needed to do today was allow myself the space to show up, to be here, to be calm, and not get too much in my head about what I can't do, and allow my future self to guide me toward her. And the process of doing that is showing up, doing the thing, moving my body little by little, and sharing that with you. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all, and stay tuned for a schedule and updates so that way we can do this together in a way that is convenient for you to plug into the rest of your lives. Have a great, great Friday. Love you so much.